All right, alongside Paul Hoynes, I'm Zack And Hoynsie with cleveland.com. Hoynsie, Indians are 2-7 against the Tigers this year, and they've got the Tigers in town starting today. Miguel Cabrera, it starts and ends with him. How do the Indians pitch to this guy?
I think they should just walk him every time they can. But now, Victor's back. Victor Martinez is back. Came off the DL, so you can't really walk him. I mean, I think you just have to try to attack him. Try to, don't fall behind. Be aggressive with him, but don't respect him so much. Just don't give in to him so much. And I think this is the first time in a long time that I've seen one guy intimidate a whole pitching staff.
He's hitting this number, I can't even say without laughing, 647 against the Indians. And yeah, it's a small sample size, but it's an incredible sample size. 22 hits in 9 games, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs. His OPS is 1.838, which is 3 times the average player's OPS. And against the rest of the league, in 57 games, he's got 10 home runs. So he's hitting for power against the Indians. He's hitting for singles. He's doing everything, and the Indians have no answers.
They have no answers. They don't move him off the plate. I haven't seen anybody move him off the plate. I haven't seen anybody, make his legs move. They just, it's like Babe Ruth. They're totally intimidated by this guy, and it's a good lineup, so you just can't walk him every time. They've got Cespedes, they've got Martinez back, they've got Austin Jackson hitting in front of them, Kinsler has killed them as well. It's a good lineup, and it really kind of everything comes to the surface against the Indians.
Now, you started covering the Indians right after Babe Ruth, so is there anyone you've seen hit this well against one glove?
Frank Thomas used to hit these guys pretty well against the Indians. Frank Thomas did. There was always some guys like Mike Sweeney from Kansas City. I remember him. He just wore the Indians out. There's always a couple guys, but never at this magnitude and it being this productive. I mean, this may be how teams felt when they faced Albert Bell, or Manny Ramirez. That whole 95, 96, 97, 98 Indians lineup. But this is one guy, and it's just not this year. It's been going since Dave Dombrowski got him from the Marlins.
Sure.
He's been just wearing them out. The guy has 40 career home runs against the Indians. That's like a career. That's like you hit 40 home runs, you go home. You live your life the rest of your life.
I think he's played like 130 some games against the Indians, and so that's 40 home runs in one season is incredible. He's got that in less than a season all against the Indians. It's remarkable. He's hitting 647 against the Tribe, 294 against the rest of the league. So other pitchers have been able to make him look human.
Right, and I don't know how, but I think he feels so comfortable against the Indians. He knows them so well. They play 19 times a year. He knows every pitcher from A to B, A to Z in the Indian staff, and he's a smart hitter. You see him. He doesn't always hit the ball out of the park. He goes to right field. He'll take the single up the middle. He'll walk. He's very, very intelligent. I like what Francona said. This guy, is always one step ahead of you instead of one step behind you if you're a pitcher.
All right, we'll see if the Indians can solve him this week. Indians and Tigers will play 3 at Progressive Field. For Paul Hoynes, I'm Zack And Hoynsie with cleveland.com.